Okay. So remember, Talon, there's three reasons we're taking a look at this.
Mm-hmm.
One, it helps to determine your strengths and weaknesses. What's that tell us? It means you need to know your strengths so you can apply them more.
Uh-huh.
But your strengths aren't going to be the problem. You got to acknowledge and be aware of your weaknesses, and then you have to hire to your weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, staffing. Certain positions require certain factors. An example is if you're looking for somebody for billing, it's a very meticulous job. So what personality profile would fit that? That would be the melancholy personality. So you'd want at least a primary or secondary melancholy personality. If you hired the wrong person, if you hired a high sanguine or passive phlegmatic, it's like adding oil and water and it will not work. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
So you understand how you can screw this up by hiring the wrong type of person to put them in the wrong type of role?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just waste a bunch of time.
Okay. The third category is how to communicate with patients. Each patient, you have to determine their personality profile because it's going to tell you three things. Number one, how to communicate with that person. We communicate with a sanguine different than a choleric, different than a melancholy, different than a passive phlegmatic. Number two, it'll tell you if they're the decision maker. That's important on day 4. Number three, opposites attract, and it'll tell you how easy it's going to be to get their spouse as a new patient. So how much information are we going to get out of this personality profile?
Find all the cracks, hopefully.
How much did I just cover?
Um, well,
Oh,
yeah, that's kind of
I
everything.
just covered a lot.
Yeah.
I just covered a lot.
I'm
Okay.
just thinking like specifics.
Okay.
What I need.
In other words, you got to know this. This is not something that you just skim by. As a business owner, you've got to know this to apply it to all those categories I just told you. You talk to the person wrong, you're violating communication. You don't know if they're the decision maker, you're in trouble. You hire the wrong person for the wrong, that doesn't have the natural skills for their job, you're in trouble. You miscalculate yourself and try to put yourself in a position to do something that you're naturally not good at, you're in trouble. So you can get yourself in a lot of trouble by not knowing this. Okay. Now, when you do know it, it makes everything work better, faster, and easier. Okay. So we're looking at your natural, it says your natural internal style. Okay. So it says, right below. So you have D, it says your style is DC, cautious thinker, dominant. Okay. Your adapted style, cautious thinker, behaviors, natural blend. So you kind of have a natural blend across you. That's kind of rare. Most people have what are called a primary and secondary profile. Over 50th percentile. Remember, everybody has these to some degree. It's how strong they are. Most people have what are called primary and secondary over 50th percentile. That's what you're paying attention to. So let's go back through here.